and welcome to week number 29 of the pregnancy. This is going to be a slightly more festive edition. I am stuck at home now as an update from last week. Obviously I've been in the hospital. The GPs have told me that I'm not allowed to work now. I'm to rest, so I'm not really leaving the house with the exception of a few visits to a coffee shop which is at the end of my road. I'm not allowed to do any exercise. The list goes on and on and on. So I'm at home, which means I'm getting some visitors. So I decided to, well, my mum came over and David helped me. So we have sorted out the house for Christmas. So this is going to be my festive edition. I thought I'd give you a little tour of some of the stuff we've done, and then I will make some gluten-free gingerbread men, which I thought would be quite a nice little thing to do because I'm stuck at home. I don't really have an update in terms of the pregnancy. I will do my bump shot now so that you can see. This is, I'm actually 29 plus 5 today, so she's big. She's measuring exactly the right size. My bump, I measured it, I can't remember, I measured my bump because I've just bought a belly bandit, so I'll be reviewing that obviously after the little one comes. But yeah, so measurement wise I think I'm 96, 7, no, 97.5. Anyway, I got a size small belly bandit because actually I've got really small waist, but I measured it lower because the baby's sitting so much lower. So I've gone for a small belly bandit to come through. That's how I know my waist measurements right now. So anyway, here is the belly. So here's my belly shot. So this is little baby bump measuring at 29 plus 5, so coming up for the 30. So from the front, this little baby from the front there, sorry, she's growing, thankfully, thank the Lord, carry on growing. And this is her from the other side, so sorry, I don't feel like I've got a proper, so yeah, that's her measuring at 30 or 29 plus 5. So yes, that's the baby bump as it is at the moment. Yes, so she's growing. She was really quiet yesterday, which gets you nervous as a mum. You just get nervous of any difference, particularly with the amount of, like, I've had steroid injections, I've got all the drugs they're making me take, and I've got all these other things. So you just get concerned when things aren't like they normally are. But today she has been a thumping, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, that's really my update, but this is supposed to be a nice, happy, festive, fun video, so I'm going to show you around the house. Okay, so we are going to start with the stairs on the landing to show you what I've done here. So as you can see, I have put some, I put that up, the garland. So I decorated, I actually took one down. I also had one for autumn as well, but this one, so I got this, I ordered it from the range, and it was really cheap. It was $11.99, and then I ordered the fairy lights separately, and I've also ordered some berries and things to go into it just to add a bit of colour so that it matches. If I go through into here, this is our living room. So I'll first of all start off by, David and I have finally put together our gallery walls. We've got 2 of them. I'll show you the other one in a second. So yeah, starting with here, as you can see, I got some poinsettia and this candle here So the candle was actually a gift from last year somebody got for me, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's actually crackling. And it's got a cinnamony smell, so very Christmassy. And the pièce de résistance, and I'm going to turn this round because David and I are quite proud of this, is our Christmas tree. Now we had this Christmas tree last year, it's not a real one, but we absolutely adore it, so bear with me. Okay, so starting at the top, this is our Christmas tree. So it's a real mixture of things that David and I have picked up over the time. We've got some favourite charms, so for example we've got a C here and a D here from Anthropology from last year. I picked up this little fox, Gisela Graham I believe it was, and there's another little fox somewhere around here. Yes, there's lots of lovely little things. And then if we move on slightly to the things, that is a hint on the baby's name. So that's as much as I'm going to give you on that, but there you go. We decided to buy it for her. And then in terms of that room, I think that's pretty much it. We've got, this is the second gallery wall that we've got, that we put together. It's got lots of sentimental value for us, including a picture of where we're actually going to be getting married next year, which is really exciting. It was painted by David's father, so yeah, we're very excited. So let me take you through now into the kitchen. So just one more quick swoop of this. So this is our very festive room. Okay, so yeah, that's our very festive room. And now if we move back out into the hallway, so I've been very lucky to have friends and family, or family actually, David helping me with everything, so because I can't really do any lifting and carrying. So yes, in this room, obviously this is our kitchen. I'm going to turn it around and show you what I've done in here. I haven't really done much in here, but because we're actually hosting Christmas this year, I thought it would having all of my family over, and then hopefully David's family can come over just after Christmas. They're a bit further afield, so it's a bit harder for them. But, oh, excuse the boxes, we've had lots of deliveries for the baby in the last few days. So yes, hopefully they can join afterwards. So I wanted it to be festive in here because this is actually quite a hub for us, because we've got the kitchen diner. So bear with me and I'll show you this room. We put up some fairy lights, and for our anniversary a dear friend of ours got us the banner Mr. and Mrs, so we're keeping those up just year round. And then I have put the tree in the corner there. I'll try and give you a better view of what it all looks like together. So yeah, that's kind of like our festive corner of our kitchen. And obviously each year all year round we've got our festoon lighting. So yeah, that's our Merry Christmas home. Okay, so now we are going to make some gingerbread cookies to get truly festive. So at the moment I have the following. So I'm doing Jamie Oliver's recipe here. So on this is some, actually it's dairy-free butter, because this is all going to be gluten and dairy-free, I should have said up front. It's a gluten and dairy-free take on Jamie Oliver's recipes. So I've got the light brown sugar, the butter, well, faux butter, and the not maple syrup, there was golden syrup in here. And then if we move along, I've got in here the spices, so the cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, 300 grams of the gluten-free plain flour, and some gluten-free bicarbonate of soda. So yes, and then we will just stir to combine. So now, as you can see here, I've poured the lovely mixtures together. I'm not going to touch this with my hands just yet because it's still very, very hot, so that's why I'm stirring it to cool it all down. And once it's down, I'm going to roll it out flat onto a baking tray, and then cut out the shapes. Okay, I will let you know once I've done that. Okay, because I couldn't find any gingerbread men, I'm doing some little gingerbread hearts today. And I like to actually do it on the baking sheet, so as I get as much as possible. So I actually cut the shapes out and then I cut around afterwards. I take out the excess gingerbread, so I'll go around all of that and then show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so here they are. I'm going to put these in the oven now. I've got quite a bit left, that looks a bit weird. So what I'm going to do with that is wrap it up and put it in the freezer, and then I can just take bits off and bake cookies when I want to, but I will show you the finished product very soon. And so voila, this is the finished product. I just dusted the cookies lightly, left them to cool, and then dusted them with some icing. So there are some very romantic Christmas cookies. Thank you so much for watching this week. I hope you all have a really festive, happy, merry Christmas season. And I hope you liked the cookies, all gluten and dairy free, still trying to be as healthy as possible. I will be speaking to you next week, which I'm hoping will be an update on my hospital bag, which I need to pack sooner rather than later. So yeah, other than that, I hope you all have a lovely week and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.